This was such a cute book, Within Fields and Flowers by Elisabeth Rose. And this book had so many tropes I love, including small town romance, second chance romance, slight enemies to lovers in the beginning of the book, great banter, a fun and bubbly best friend, and also some pretty good spice too. But this book also had a more vulnerable side to it too, with the main character Charlotte also working through her grief after the loss of her father. The emotions throughout this book felt very real, and I thought the characters were really well thought out and developed. You could definitely feel the connection between the two love interests, Charlotte and Dallas. They were originally high school sweethearts who broke up the summer before she left for college, and 8 years later, Charlotte finds herself back in her hometown because after her father's death, she inherited the family farm. With a goal of getting the house cleaned out and selling it so she could get back to her corporate life in the city, everything starts to change when Dallas begins inserting himself back into her life, and Charlotte uncovers the truth of what happened all those years ago when they broke up. Now, the relationship in the story does move pretty quickly. There's no slow burn here, but it actually makes sense because Charlotte and Dallas already have a history together. There are moments in the story where it does feel like very young love, though. Like one minute Charlotte is angry and hates Dallas, and the next thing you know, everything's all better and they're getting it on. So I think this is one of those like passionate relationships that feels all the emotions very strongly, both positive and negative. I think we've all been in one of those types of relationships before, right? So overall, I really did enjoy reading this story. It kept me entertained the whole way through. Definitely worth the read for me.